first of 3 against the Astros. Yankees right now with the best record in the
against AL East teams, the Yankees and then Baltimore and Boston. Astros wearing their orange tops, and Lance is underway with a first pitch strike to Trent Grisham. Grisham is a guy that does not chase very much, does not swing very much. He has the second lowest swing percentage in the American plate appearance than anybody in baseball. And Grisham showing patience here in the first at bat after
heavy on the slug.
Lance delivering a strike, pouring over, and their great starting pitching as they have continued to be the best in baseball in that category. Grisham goes after this 2-2 pitch and back. Didn't miss by much, a little bit up. 18 walks on the season, 17 strikeouts. And he adds one of those.
Trent Grisham, only one breaking ball in that at bat for Grisham.
His first 16 games, or his first 6 games rather, his last 19 have been very good. He has 19 runs in the. Takes a pitch down, 2-1. You can see the patience early on with Trent Grisham against this Yankees patient lineup. And that's going to be back-to-back walks to start this game. He faced Lance 5 times back in 2017. This ball hit past Altuve and into right field. That'll load the bases for the Yankees as Bellinger loaded. First pitch missing down and in for ball 1. For the 3rd time with the bases loaded this year. So far he's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Didn't miss by much. In fact, Yanner is going to challenge this one. Look for a strikeout here if he can pick one up against Rice, who hooks it foul down the right field side.
Adjustments behind the plate mechanically for Yanner Diaz allows him to see the ball a little bit better.
Ground ball to second. Altuve will flip it, and he flips it past Correa. A run scores, and no outs are recorded on what could have been a double play. 1-0, still nobody out. And Lance picks up a strike here. It's 0-1. Back-to-back games. Had one in Cleveland on Wednesday. Now pitched down to Giancarlo. It's 1-1. Fielder's choice RBI and an error to allow everyone to reach. Lance will come home after the one hopper. They get the out there. That's a 1-2-3 double play. A beautiful. Still on the year, batting 188 as Jazz faces Lance. Must be a big guy to get here. If you can limit damage to 1 run, you're
maybe in a decent 25, 26 pitches. But your bigger point being limiting damage, 1 run against the.
Then Rice is on second. Off the plate wide, 3-2. And that'll be down for a hit. That's a big swing for the Yankees. In comes 1 run. Here comes a 2nd run trying to score. Rice gets home. A 2 on his 31st birthday. As he takes a pitch in for ball 1. 3 hits against a righty and 15 at bats. Towards Altuve, who will make the play to first, and that'll do it for the Yankees in the 1st inning. 3 runners as he faces Carlos Correa here and delivers a strike at the top of the zone. 50. Pitch missing to Carlos. It's 1.
Astros are, but he likes to try and bust those right-handed hitters inside with the 2-seamer. That's the traditional pedestrian. 231 and 241 against both those fastballs.
And Correa down on strikes. Warren coming off a career high damage. We'll see how he attacks him here. He stays on the outside part of the plate with that sweeper. That one's wide. It's 1-1.
Field into the pull side. So maybe they're going to try on that outside edge like you're mentioning.
So far, all be lead in that category. Now we've got a fastball by him here. Up the middle, the shortstop. Jose Caballero is there to make the play on Alvarez for the start on Monday in Cleveland. And hits this ball down the line and left. Bellinger will make the catch near the line for the final. Nothing. Here's Ryan McMahon leading off. McMahon goes after the first pitch and sends it towards the Crawford boxes and left, and that just sneaks over the year. The Yankees have taken throw the batter. He takes the first pitch up for ball one. That one off the plate, 2-0. That's popped up on the infield. Christian Walker, the first baseman, looking into the roof, and he calls Lance off and makes the play for out number one. Walks to start the game. And now a called strike, 0-1. On the ground, and that's going to be a fair ball. Walker will take it himself. As Grishamberg coming off a great outing against the Guardians. Will join us from the dugout in the bottom half of the fourth. Missing wide, 2-0. Cardinals at 234. He's got a 2-1 count here though, and he takes a strike at the knees, 2-2.
Yeah, you're going to make some major adjustments with this guy at the box. Lance going right after him, challenge.
Close, and he's going to get a challenge from Yiner. We meant goes after the first pitch and fouls it into the upper deck. Judge is going, and the throw by Yiner is going to be on the money but safe.
Oh man, I thought he got him.
Unbelievable being thrown out from the Astros dugout today. Tony Altuve is just awesome. The crowd giving him so much love today, TK.
Yeah, good to see that.
Every year, like Tony Perez-Chica said, you're able to put up those kinds of numbers. The way you get into the hall is by hustling for another hit.
This year against right-hand pitching with 4 of his 5 home runs. As he pops this one foul, giving it a look is Ben Rice, the first baseman, but it's going to be about 5. Astros have swung at the first. Close pitch, called third strike. Astros have already lost one chess ball, but got that one on the sweeper. Now facing Cam Smith. And the first one missing down, 1-0. Every fifth day guy in that starting rotation. He made 33 starts and threw over.
Just got a nice, easy, fluid. Balls a sweeper occasionally. Man, uses that sweeper sparingly, but in a very.
There goes Altuve, and the pitch is in ball 4. That'll be the. Here's Dustin Harris taking a called strike.
You know, the Rockets.
That's a great
playoffs.
Ooh, look out. Rocket into the Astros.
Off day to figure that one out.
So you've got LeBron in town.
Yep.
She's lapping the field so far after 2 rounds over there. This one fouled back. It's Texas Children's Houston Open, and then we had opening. He had the off day yesterday. Now back in the lineup, and he will strike out for the first time as an Astro as he takes that 2 outs and 2 on. Yanner goes after that first pitch. That ball is a base hit into right field. Altuve will be raved around. Aaron Judge's throw home is going to be not in time. Altuve beats the throw, and the Astros on the board. It's now a base hit. Judge was throwing out runners in the WBC.
Took another peek at Jose.
Sweepers. Bryce went. We're building up early, but he's been better at putting the ball in play here in the last few games as he's had a chance to play from their catchers this year. And Bryce hangs in there with a 2-2 count, to deeper counts, and he does try and check his swing and go too far, and that's the final out of the inning.
Obviously 3 games, but I mean, it's going to be a packed house. It's always a packed house when you Astros. and you want to eat, all-you-can-eat option for fans.
Okay.
$60,
All you can eat.
all you can eat.
Sounds like a challenge, Blummer.
All in. I'm going to go all you can eat. They also have happy hour or something going on, right?
Tonight?
Come in, get here early, stay late. Start with a happy hour up in the Michelob Ultra Club. Pop, your favorite.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's absolutely my favorite. I was planning to try and beat the Rock. Julian might stay for that group. Here's Ben Rice after a strikeout to start the inning. So we have in town, the Yankees in town, but the LPGA's in town. And tomorrow we had to have a special guest.
Foundation has a partnership in that, help put that tournament on. Last tournament she played here today, and she's going to come out on Saturday and throw the first pitch.
Wait, today was it?
Today was it.
Oh, nice. What a career she had.
Wow.
Back-to-back Sunday.
Sunday, Family Sunday. It's another day game we have here. It's a great day to bring out kids 5 through 12 will be able to run the bases just like the pros do.
I mean, if you're going to get the full package of running the bases on Sunday for family, get yourself a Buddy's membership, right? Swag, too.
So we saw the cowboy hat where we
dress like the pros. Go to the team shop. We have the home run hat.
I love it.
Yeah.
3-2 to Stanton, and Giancarlo pops one into right field. Playable for Cam Smith. Jason Wooden, as always, thanks for joining us, buddy.
All right.
Wonder if Enyel ever gets fans confused when he's walking around town, because he's got a little bit of a look.
I'd go around claiming that.
Here's Carlos Correa leading off the bottom of the...
Maybe for those Yankees this season, but then you add the combination of not.
Or
it was on display.
Or your home run cowboy hat.
I was there.
Let's go. 2-2 count, and now it's a full count. Second straight time Carlos has gone to a full.
Night downtown.
It's a big night. Big crowd here on a Friday.
Past everybody being in the ballpark, and it still takes me forever to get out of here.
Ground ball on 2 hops to Ryan McMahon, and he throws out not a good time.
Well, the way I go out, you go in one lane, and then you have the left side, and then you have people coming out of parking lots. This is definitely a PSA moment here, right?
It's amazing the shift they have on. They literally have 2 guys within 15 feet of each other, and when
I agree.
instead he just hits one over Jazz Chisholm's head, and it doesn't matter. This guy continues to rake. Major league leader in batting. Isaac Paredes, the batter. In theory, a lot of this traffic will be solved. And Isaac takes one down for a ball, 2-0. Chops a foul, it's 2-1. And he crushes one foul. That's up in a section that normally does. Yeah, there's fans up there that said there's. And Paredes pops one up on the infield. Then Rice, the first baseman, comes in a few steps. And
so much scoring.
And now Isaac sends one high and deep to left field. Back on it goes Bellinger near the wall. He'll reach up and he'll make a catch. Jordan has to hustle back to second. Isaac didn't miss that by much. Oh, now Jordan picked off second as Chisholm sneaks in behind him.
Some big strikeouts to get out of that. Just a nice way to wrap up the series in Cleveland, TK, and
in the bottom half of the inning. As Lance McCullers Jr. is back out there facing Jazz. Not an infield balk, just a pitcher balk. Jazz, who hit his first home run yesterday in Fenway, hits his in 2 runs. Now Scar 3 of his last 4. As he is starting to. Yankees have 5 runs on 4 hits, including a couple of home runs in either of his first 2 starts this year. Now he gets a Scarra going after that. Now Ryan McMahon. He grounds one to the right side. Altuve moves to his left to make the play. And Lance gets McMahon. Breaking ball misses the outside. On the ground, 2 big hops for Carlos Correa. Fires a strike to Christian Walker. And one of your best of your career. What was working well for you as Altuve sends this one to deep right center. Well, that'll bounce into the bullpen for an automatic double on the first.
Had 16 swing and misses in this start. The previous start you had 23. But talk a little bit. Are you out there hunting that swing and miss, and what does it mean to start in?
There we go.
Peter Lambert's 2 for 2, people.
2 pitches in first and third. This is the best interview we've ever done.
Yeah, this is a good.
Altuve and Christian Walker. Cam goes after the first pitch and fouls one. It's 0-1. So
Just going over there and being able to pitch the whole year, staying healthy the whole year, that experience coming back has helped a lot.
Can you
Big crowds like there are over here, but they're just a little different. They play some instruments over there, which he's going to beat that out, I think.
he's going to make it close at least. The fastest Astro.
and the pitching staff here for the Astros that they wanted you to get better?
Those were at the forefront of the conversation for sure.
You got most of your swing and miss against the Cardinals.
Going into the start a couple days prior, Josh and some of the guys were like locked in on it in the pregame bullpen and was able to carry it pretty well into the game.
And what do you attribute that to?
I think it was just a good offseason. It really is. It's a big difference, and being a.
Yainer Diaz singled his first time up. He's got a 1-1 count here. When you look at, are you looking at this as a chance to kind of reestablish yourself in a starting rotation, something you had done earlier in your career?
Yeah, no doubt.
San Dimas High attendees are.
Let me guess. Bill and Ted.
What a baby. On cue. I appreciate it.
Since the first inning, but they've both been home runs. And that's why the Yankees have 5 runs scored on just this one tap foul, and it's 1-1 to Trent 22 when the Astros beat the Yankees 4-0 as he won that. That one missing up and shit. He'll look for something center cut here, 3-1, and he'll watch that one go wide. That'll be the second one. First pitch strike, 0-1. That ball hit well to center field, but not well enough. Bryce Matthews is there and puts it away. Retreating. Speaking of lefties, the Astros have a lefty. There's a 6, 7, and 8 hitters, all left-handed. Chisholm Jr., Escara, and McMahon. One fouled away, 1-2. Ground ball. Walker has it. Goes to short for one. Correa's return in time for the double play. 3-6-3 to get out of the inning as Beller's just back from the paternity list for the Yankees. Here's Bryce. Warren coming off his career high of 11 strikeouts, which he's. That's hit hard, but at the shortstop Caballero. Matthew. Correa breaks his bat on a ground ball to the right side, and that'll be out number 2 was Ben Wright's pitch here.
Oh, yeah. That was a good swing. That was a sweeper.
Against the Yankees right-hander Warren. Now he is 4 for 5. Chisholm tried to make a great catch. That ball got by him. Last time sending Bellinger to the wall. Takes a strike here. That'll be something we can look at one of these Blummer breakdowns, but maintaining.
Sometimes you'll see guys bend over at the waist to maybe try and go get the off-speed pitch. He's like, no, I'll let that thing come to me and then I'll smack that. He's not swinging and missing.
He has the 3rd lowest strikeout rate of any American League hit series. This ball hit down the line and left, hooking. It's got some depth to it, and it's going to be foul.
Just put the ball in play. He's trying to absolutely annihilate it.
Expected slugging percentage higher than his actual slugging percentage, which leads all of baseball. This ball into left center. Trent Grisham has it lined up, and he puts it away. 4 lefties do up 3rd, 4th, and 5th in this innings.
Giancarlo Stanton in efficient form and keep him off base, then you might think he'd stay in there a little bit longer.
This one to the wall off the bat of Rice, so he'll have his first hit of the night. He reached on an error his first time. Chaz has driven in 3 of the 5 runs tonight. Stanton takes a pitch up. It's been really good facing leadoff hitters before tonight, but tonight the Yankees have done a good job putting pressure on his final batter here. And he gets ahead of Stanton 1-2. A little bit low. It's 2-2. No swing, says. Ground ball. Correa diving attempt, and it deflects off his glove into center. That'll be an RBI hit for Giancarlo. And the Yankees
Give the Astros some length here, facing the bottom third of this order.
first and a solo home run in the fourth. That's here with a runner on first base and nobody out. Game Tuesday in Cleveland. Threw another 16 pitches and that's ball four. 4-pitch walk to Jazz. Didn't miss by much, but his ball
is coming in, having to throw strikes quickly with base runners on.
Mentioned it's Escara's 31st birthday tonight. Game in Cleveland. Gordon with an even count at 2 apiece.
He's only 29. Didn't get the chase on that sweeper. Tried to get him.
That's a pop foul. That'll be behind Yiner and out of play. Well started.
Man, Boston didn't do him any favors. That's crazy. So weird. So when you're in division.
That one to left. Backing up on it is Harris, and he will not be able to make the play. It's off the wall. Stanton is stopping at third.
Wow.
That ball got away from Harris. Game. The corners are pinched in a little bit. That one's down and away. Ball one. Walk here. First 4 batters of the inning. There's a line drive caught by Christian. The runners all get back to their respective bases. For Jose Caballero. He takes a pitch up for a ball.
Where the ball takes you.
That's a pop foul, giving it a look. Yiner Diaz. And that'll be into right field, down for a hit. Runners had to hold up, so they only advanced 90 feet apiece. In to score is Grichuk.
On base, just kind of pushing each other along.
Junior's night. Lance goes 5 innings plus 2 batters, allows. Just missed. Again, Grisham takes.
I would imagine a lot of hitters have really adjusted to the top part of the zone, understanding that if it's above their belt, they can pitchers. Because pitchers, you remember the years past, four-seam fastballs.
Into center field. Bryce Matthews back on it. Everybody tagging. Everybody trying to advance, and they will. Into score comes Chisholm Jr.
Piling up, I know that, but it doesn't mean that they're just not throwing strikes at all. It's just
broken bat. Altuve catches it on the line. That'll end the inning. 9th man. That sandwich in between an 0 for 14 in Cleveland. But Will Warren back out there, but as he begins the bottom half of the 6th inning, the Yankees have their bullpen going. Tying Yankees legend Mickey Mantle on the all-time hits list. This play made by Caballero. We're the first out of the 6th inning. Christian pops a foul, and that'll be out of play. There's that top of the zone that's not there.
It may not sound like a lot, but it may give, what, maybe.
Depending on how the walk rates go. Some people, oh, that ball's going to stay fair. Christian has his 2nd hit of the night. Bounces to Cody Bellinger. Christian's going to have to hustle, and he will be safe at second base. Jazz Chisholm feels like. Did you see O'Neal Cruz's home run in Arlington?
That was unbelievable.
That was insane. As we've showed you before, Cam has the biggest or the 2nd longest home run of the Major League season. RBI attached. This time he goes down on strikes. That's probably the end of the night for Will Warren.
Season matchups too.
I wonder what the Mariners would have done if they were on that list. That probably would have gotten.
That would have been curious. Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Would have gotten a few votes. One inherited run and one run of his own as he gets ahead of Rice 0-2. Carlos Stanton, who had to leave due to an apparent injury after running the bases last inning. And this chat. In the air, right field, pretty well hit. Cam Smith will turn, and that ball is continue. Now check swing attempt by Grichuk, but he's under at third base. Those do have an off day coming up on Monday, but they want all the. That one's wide, 1-2. Underneath the glove of Paredes, Randall Grichuk on a 1-2 pitch is going to head to second. 3 runs batted in, 2 for 2 with a walk and a couple of runs scored as well. First pitch strike, 0-1. Passed out Altuve into right field, being waved around as Grichuk. A throw by Cam will come all the way home. Jazz will head to second. And tomorrow. It was a difficult week for Bennett Sousa in that he was supposed to. So Bennett had to adjust, throw some live BPs, but he should be ready to join the team as early as tomorrow. The Astros will have to think about a run. That's a strike at the knees. Back-to-back strikes to even up the count at 2. I'll be out of play. It stays 3-2 on McMahon. Broken bat. Colton will go to second for 1. Tough throw for Correa to handle, and safe at first is McMahon. A run will score on the play.
Saw Jeremy taking ground balls today.
That's a good sign.
Out there back at shortstop.
This ball lofted to left. Back on it is Harris near the wall, reaching for the wall for Jose Caballero. The bullpen going as far as he can tonight.
Needs
on deck, and he's going to get through this inning with a ground ball to second. Altuve gobbles it up and makes the play for the final out of the 7th.
Pitcher coming in to make his 11th appearance against Dustin Harris. Has pitched in 7 1/3 innings.
6 straight starts, allowing 2 runs or fewer for Warren. Gave up 7 hits and a walk. Warren struck out 8. Tried to hold up his swing, and that is a sleep. Will go up, but not by much. Overall, the team ERA at 3.07. This is a pitching staff that is going
to get better if those guys come back and they're as good as they can be.
So somebody will be bounced from the rotation. Warren's been a really good starter for them after a very impressive rookie. That ball's driven to left field. You could forget about that one. That is off the bat. Those fans Friday night.
Yeah. Owe it to myself. Thank you.
Astros are going to start getting some of their starters
up along the way.
Yeah, Braden Shoemake's going to get his first Astros at bat. He's in the on-deck circle. Bryce down on strikes. Both out now playing against the organization that he started with this year as he fouls one back, 0-1. Hits this ball pretty well into right center field, and Shoemake in his first at bat as an Astros hit one out. Hits a bat. Second major league home run, as the other one came, as we mentioned, on his very first at bat as he doesn't know the Astros policy here. Goes to the top step and points out to his mates out there. This ball is sent into right field. That'll be down for a hit. Christian Vasquez pinch hitting for Yordan Alvarez. Now Shea takes a strike. Houston at bat since Zach Cole did it in Atlanta last year. Shoemaker an original break. Shea goes down on strikes here as Cruz picks up 3 strikeouts. Mound with the new pitcher Jaden Murray taking over, and he has the task of facing Aaron Judge as the first batter here in the 8th.
First appearance here at Dyken Park.
The fly out to center field. And he sends this one deep into left center, but he didn't hit it well. It's off the end of the bat. Daniel Johnson Jr. is the new center fielder. That one to the backstop. Murray made his big league debut against the Yankees. That pitch is up. It's in his big league debut was Aaron Judge. Joe Esp. That one bounces to the backstop. It's 1 for 4 tonight with a run scored. And nice play by Christian going down to a knee to secure that line drive on one hop. Well, Ben Rice doubling a home run his last 2. Hit sharply, but Bryce Matthews, the new second baseman, makes the play. No problem.
5 earned runs.
Daniel Johnson Jr., who made his first start for the Astros in the final, Judges out of the game. When the count's 2-0, and then went 0 for 4 in the game Wednesday. There it is, his first Astros base hit. Daniel Johnson Jr. with a single here. Just whoever's still in the game will stay in the game, like Christian will definitely play the rest of the game in Altuve's spot in the order. Moving Bryce Matthews to second. And Christian unloads deep to left field. If it's fair, it's a 2-run shot, but it's hooking just foul. Going to be a challenge from Escaro, and that's going to be a called 3rd strike. Lance was a big part of that question too. Some people may have reversed it in the World Series. That was the night where Charlie was throwing.
Oh man.
Checks his swing on a pitch off the plate. 2-1. One of the 37,850. He's 2-2 to Cam. And he's going to be out on a called 3rd strike. Johnson will take second uncontested. Went too far on that delivery. 2 for 2 in this inning. He's still looking for his first Astros hit. Has 3 hits on the season, all with the White Sox. Harris will draw a walk. That'll put, only time he's been retired, he lined out to center. Astros will continue to use the fielders and sends this one into left. New left fielder Ahmed Rosario makes the play for the final out of the inning. Yarborough.
Last time he pitched was right here at home on the 17th against St. Louis.
Stanton was on 3rd base at the time. Grichuk, since coming into the game. Part of it has been his control.
Now,
one hopper, backhanded by Shea Wickham. His throw is right there for Christian Walker. And later, where we're going to say, remember when he was trying to get right and pitched in a difficult start to his season as he's fallen behind 2-0 here on Chisholm in the last few years for the Astros and picked up 100 strikeouts or more in 3 consecutive seasons. Picked up that strike. Chisholm has been perfect tonight. 7. He's got 4 runs batted in, 3 runs scored, and he's going to.
Really interesting He's got a track record, but he was even impressed by that one.
Or the batter.
Yep.
And just letting it go. And he's got a 1-2-3 inning.
Great inning, yeah.
So in a game that hasn't had much to cheer about, Yarborough trying to get the final 6 outs for the Yankees as the Yankees try to extend their winning streak to 7 games. Bryce to challenge some pitches.
That'd be okay.
Jack.
Got about 8 seconds we won't get back.
Jazz. 2-2 the count. On the ground, could be trouble with Bryce's speed. Good strong throw though by Caballero. Affiliate. Traded for a minor league pitcher from the out. Spent last season with, look out, towards the Yankees dugout.
9-1-1. He's putting together an at-bat right here against Yarborough, not taking this.
Popped in the air, shallow left center. Caballero makes the call and the catch, and there's 2 away in the ninth. The Rockets were unable to hold on to a late lead in regulation with the Lakers. Christian Vasquez, Brian Bogusevic, and Ryan Presley tonight. This ball popped up foul, and that is the end of the game.